Microsoft. Bill Gates was the business guy who could sell and negotiate. Paul Allen was the technical co-founder who understood the technology. Now, here's where most people fuck up when it comes to co-founder. They pick their best friend, someone just like them, or someone who's available, and that's not a co-founder. Trust me, that's going to be a liability, and that will fuck your company up. Your co-founder should almost scare you a little. They should be so good you think, holy fuck, I'm lucky that this person wants to work with me. Now, once you have your co-founder situation figured out, whether that's just one or multiple, your first 5 to 10 hires will determine everything in your business. Every hire should fight for their life. Don't hire someone to come in and do a task. Hire people to come in and own a task. The guy who does a task expects you to assign that task, tell him how it's done, and he'll deliver it just like you asked. But the guy who owns a task will take full responsibility, figure out how to do it and not just what to do. And most importantly, he'll continue to develop and improve that area that he is responsible for. You can also think about it like this. Don't hire for the job you need done today. Hire for the job you need done in 6 months. When I hired my first developers, I didn't hire someone who could just build what I needed right now. I had someone who completely owned development, someone who could plan the development tasks in the future, set up the right infrastructure, and even assist me on the next hires. It's the same for all roles you hire for in the beginning. Don't just hire someone to cold call. Hire someone to build the sales process, train other salespeople, create systems for the team, someone who can own sales. And now you're probably thinking, okay, Lars, this all sounds great, but how do I actually find these people? The first thing is you gotta stop looking at the obvious places. Stop looking at the obvious places. Job boards are where average people look for average jobs. And you don't want average people. You want the best. And the best people already have jobs, so you have to go find them. Starting with your network. And not just your friends, but your extended network. Who do you know who knows someone? And ask them, who's the best salesperson you know, who's the best developer you know, who's the best marketer you know, who's the best you've ever worked with. And I gotta be honest with you, but it's the most important thing you can do in your business. I truly believe half your time in the early stages should be spent on finding good people. Now, there are some important things to remember when you start to look for these good people. First, they're expensive. Great people know they're great and they expect to be paid accordingly. So if you're not willing to pay for the best, well, you probably won't get the best. Second, they have options. The best people don't need you. You need them. That means you have to sell them on your vision, not just expect them to be grateful for the opportunity. And I know you think you have the next billion-dollar business idea, but unless you have incredible ethos, that means you have to sell them on your vision. You can't just expect them to be grateful for the opportunity. Sell them on your vision big time. Third, they'll want equity, especially the very first hires. And if you want someone to really care about your business like you do, they probably need to own a part of it. I've always said I'd much rather own a small part of a big company instead of a large part of a small company. What I hope you understand by now is that every single successful business is built by a team, not an individual. And the sooner you accept this, the sooner you can start building something that actually scales. Your job as a co-founder is not to do everything. Your job is to find the best people and give them what they need to do their best work. The companies that scales are the ones that figure this out early. And the companies that stay small are the ones where the founder thinks they're irreplaceable. So figure out which one you're going to be. And if you want to be the one who scales his business, subscribe to the channel because a lot more is coming. And if you have any concrete situation you need help with, leave a comment and I'll personally guide you. See you in the next one.